Hello friends, today I'm going to throw some light on the administration of one of the greatest Mughal Emperor Akbar, who was an excellent administrator. Central administration was an important feature of his administration. All the powers of the empire were centralized and headed by the king, who was helped by a council of ministers. Panchayat system looked after the village affairs. Akbar introduced the MANSABDARI system. The word Mansab meant office or rank of dignity. Every noble was called a Mansabdar and were the highest paid officers. They were given handsome jagirs for their personal expenditure and for maintaining the required number of horses, elephants, camels, carts, etc. But this rank was not hereditary. Akbar had a regular standing army which was not only recruited by him but also was directly under his control. The emperor also had a well-trained artillery. The cavalry was the main constituent of the Mughal army. There was a stable for war elephants. The troops were mostly provided by the Mansabdars. But the naval force could not be well developed by Akbar. The emperor ruled with the help of officials headed by the emperor himself. The Wazir and Mir Bakshi were the two main officials. The Wazir was the head of the revenue system and Mir Bakshi was the paymaster of the army. The emperor held his meeting with the senior officers in the DEWAN-I-KHAS. Akbar met the common people in DEWAN-I-AM. The whole empire was divided into 15 subas or provinces. The Soma was further divided into a number of sarkars, and each of these were further divided into a number of parganas. A group of villages made one pargana. The governor or the subedar was the most important person in the province. The kotwal was in charge of the town administration and maintained the law and order, inspected weights and measures, and kept a register of all the persons living in the towns and the neighborhood, including visiting foreigners. Land was the main source of income of the state. Land was assessed and revenue collected accordingly. Raja Todurmal was in charge of the land revenue and land assessment. Revenue from trade was not so large. Gujarat and Bengal were the two important centers of foreign trade. India carried on trade with Central Asia, Persia and Russia. Though he himself was illiterate, Akbar was fond of knowledge and had literary gems in his court. Akbar's court had two literary gems, namely Abul Fazl and Faizi. Abul Fazl wrote Akbarnama, an account of Akbar's life. Akbar got the Ramayana and the Mahabharata translated from Sanskrit to Persian. The famous musician and singer Tansen was also another gem of Akbar's court. Akbar loved art and thus a large number of painters also lived in Akbar's court. Akbar's reign ushered a new era in Indian miniature painting. Akbar had liberal views on religion. He believed in monotheism and thus started a new religion called Din-e-Ilahi, the underlying principle of which was universal peace or peace for all. To know more about Akbar, click on the given link. Thank you.